Welcome to Assumptions. This is the podcast that explores worldviews with two people who have vastly different outlooks on the world.
How do you know if it's real if you don't even care?
Oh, hi, Kyle.
Oh, how did you get into my house, Daniel?
Funny, we're sitting here at this table talking to each other. My name is Daniel Melville Jones. I am a Christian and grew up Christian and continue to, I think, be adamant about that. And yet somehow I'm friends with you.
Yes, my name is Kyle. I was baptized at the age of 10 and what would be described as a bisexual atheist.
I fall down to my knees. Eyes are raised to the sky.
You were baptized at the age of 10?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like way later. And like
Way
me and my
later in life.
sister were baptized at the same time, and she's 5 years younger than me. I think
Interesting.
she was 3 or 4 or something
That's
like
going
that.
to be a conversation for another day. Okay, so
Okay.
somehow you ended up...
This is our
being-
teaser, Daniel.
This is our
Come
teaser.
on.
We do hope to talk about our background story at some point. But we became friends somehow over the years. We've enjoyed having
We
conversations.
fell into a pit together. And
Had to
became
talk.
friends. That's right.
But we've had to talk to each other. A lot of our favorite conversations over the years has been around our underlying worldviews. Because we both enjoy consuming pop culture. We both enjoy understanding the world and talking about why we love the world.
I think the point of this podcast, Daniel, is in the world that we currently live in, there seems to be not a whole lot of willingness to accept other people or to understand another person's point of view. We need to shout them down.
Right.
And the title Assumptions is twofold. It's that I want to find out what your assumptions are about me, but I also...
Sorry, I want to find out what your assumptions are about life.
Correct.
Right? So I want to understand, okay, as a bisexual atheist, what exactly does that mean?
Sure.
How exactly do you see the world as that?
I drink goat blood. No, it's that, but I think it's also to do with challenging those assumptions, not digging our heels in with
Right.
them either. We don't
Yes.
want to just make up our minds about the other person. We really want to dig in a little bit deeper.
We don't want to assume about the other person. And I think there's either two approaches in our society. There's the vilifying and the shouting down that you mentioned, which, especially in the recent American election, seems to be the way. Society is divided into red and blue.
Right.
And we don't understand that other person. Or we are so Canadian and politically correct about it that we just say we can all get along and hold hands without actually understanding what's different about us and where we can and can't agree.
Yeah, so this is opening that can of worms. We're going to
That's
delve
right.
a little bit deeper. We have recorded all 9 episodes already
Of season 1.
of season 1.
That's right.
So we invite you to be a part of that conversation as well. So over the next few weeks, you're going to be in that conversation as well as we try and figure out each other a little bit better.
That's right, and we're going to be focusing this first season around storytelling. We both love stories. We both love creating them, reading them, consuming them, watching them. And we think that not only the stories that we tell in terms of physical media, films and books and such, but also the stories the way that we see the world as a story.
Yeah, this will include things like social media,
Yeah.
society, going to church.
That's right, as well as common stories like horror films and Harry Potter.
That's right.
Yeah, so join us. We can't wait to see what you think, be part of this discussion, and really understand people better.
Exactly.
Write to us, follow us, and let's get started with episode 1.
Assumptions is produced by Daniel Melville Jones and Kyle Marshall. This episode edited by Kyle Marshall. The song used in the podcast is To the Sky, sung by the Parson Redheads off of their album Orb Weaver. Podcast artwork designed by Chris Taniguchi. Questions or feedback can be sent to assumptionspod@gmail.com.